Did you know Cleveland actually has some pretty extravagant and gorgeous homes? Some of these things are absolutely stunning and they are jaw-dropping. And the best part is, you get a lot of bang for your buck when it comes to homes here in the Cleveland area. Unfortunately, a lot of them, they won't let me bring you inside, but I got you covered. I'm gonna show you the top 10 most expensive listings currently that are active, ready to go for purchase. But I'm gonna take you on a tour of them, essentially, on the computer, because again, many of these homes, they don't just let anybody come into them, because these are going to be the elite homes of the Cleveland area. And I promise you, once you see how much you actually get for the price and the style of these homes, your mind will be blown. What's up, guys? Anthony Esposito with eXp Realty, your local real estate expert right here in the Cleveland, Ohio area. And if you are actually looking to purchase a luxury home in the Cleveland area, or you're just buying, selling, relocating, whatever your situation is, I have people just like you reaching out to me every single week. I'd love to help you out as well. Contact me directly here or go in the description below and use one of the methods I have listed there. So without further ado, let's get to the top 10 most expensive listings in the Cleveland region. All right, so we're gonna be going through the top 10 most expensive listings currently in Northeast Ohio. And I'm just gonna highlight some key features here and not go through all of it to keep the video as short as possible. So we're gonna kick it off in Bath, Ohio. This one is starting at $3.785 million. So what do you get for this house? You're getting 5 beds, 8 total baths with 5 full, 3 half, built in 2007. Your square footage, 8,740 on the first floor, 3,290 in the basement, giving you 12,030 square feet. That is a lot of house for under $4 million. Sitting on 3.25 acre lot. Here are the dimensions. If you want to pause it, take a screenshot, however you want to do it. There's the dimensions of the rooms that are in the house. And then the key highlights in here is going to be a in-ground pool in the backyard that is like an oasis in itself. And it does come with a 4-car garage. So right off the bat, gorgeous exterior. That I absolutely love it. Very open, great garden scheme. Now there is the backyard that I was talking about. It's its own oasis, and you're gonna see that in a lot of homes that we're gonna go through. But there's a summer picture of it. It's like out of a movie, basically. It's really, really beautiful. The house itself, nice and updated, nice and bright. Doesn't really need much of anything done to it. A couple of the other houses we're going to go through is going to need some updating, but there's the kitchen, nice and bright. I love the two-tone with stuff, the granite. It's absolutely beautiful. The coffered ceiling, all the good stuff. There's your view into a nice little family room area with the fireplace. And as we go through here, there's your master bath, nice and large to go with it. And then we are going to cruise to the outside. And a lot of these are going to have a ton of features, but there's just not enough time. There is your back patio area. And a little close-up of a frog. Nice. But there you have it. There's the first home that is located in Bath. Now, the next one we're going to is Hunting Valley. This is going to be one of the cheaper homes in Hunting Valley because it is one of the most expensive places to live. And I actually have the top 5 that I'll link at the end of this video. It's the top 5 most expensive places in Northeast Ohio to live. And this one comes in at $4.495 million. So what you're getting with this one, 6 beds, 5 baths. Sorry about that. 5 baths, 4 full, 1 half. This one has 7217 on the first floor. There is a basement, but it's not listed, and I'm not going to take you into the tax record for privacy purposes for the owners. but you do have well over 7,000 square feet. You get 17.42 acres, which that's a lot of. Hunting Valley is larger lots in the area. So there are the dimensions for you that you can see there. And then the key highlights on this one is an in-ground pool, of course. It does have a pasture, which that is a lot of Hunting Valley area. There's a greenhouse, there's a guest house, a horse barn, a shed, a silo, all sorts of excellent stuff that come with this house. Now, the exterior, I like it, but I mean, it is a little bit older. Could use a little like washing, it looks like, but it's laid out nice. Now, as we go into the inside, this is one that's dated. A lot of wallpaper. Not a fan of wallpaper. Let me know how you feel about it. I know modern wallpaper is making a comeback, but I don't want any wallpaper at all. But it's a great layout of the house. The kitchen, I like the color scheme of the kitchen. It could be a little bit more extravagant, a little bit more popping for the price point, but again, it's also in Hunting Valley. Very expensive to live there. It's all high-end in that city. The butler pantry, perfect, wouldn't change a thing. There's your laundry room. So again, a lot of key features. That room was crazy. And again, a lot of key features to all these homes, but I'm just going to go through and, make sure you see the big ones. The outside done up really nice. And it's very serene. It's secluded. That is Hunting Valley in itself. Now we look at the next one. We're going to head over to Rocky River, Ohio, which this one, there's prices all over the place. Well, this is one of the more elite ones, $4.75 million on this one. Your bedrooms, you got 6 total, baths, 8 total, 6 full, 2 half. You're getting 5523 on the first floor and upstairs, 2108 in the basement, giving you 7,631 square feet, sitting on just under a third of an acre. Again, it's all about location. So this is a smaller home, but because it's Rocky River, the price points are going to be different. The key feature in this one, right there, Lake Erie front. You got Lake Erie as in your backyard. That is your view. Let's get into it. Nothing else further to say. Outside, I love Tudor homes. I don't love the brown. Not a big fan of the brown. Let me know how you feel about the old Tudor homes. There's your backyard. I mean, how can you get any better than that? The views are absolutely stunning. And the layout, I love it. It's clean, but yet it still has good garden areas. And the only downside to being on the lake is come wintertime. You're going to have lake effect snow. There's a nice family room with coffered ceiling, living area, and this view is just gorgeous. But you're going to end up getting snow. So there are times where it might get a little chaotic and you might get dumped on. Kitchen, love it. Love the light fixtures. I love the color scheme, the waterfall effect on the granite right here, the stone tied in. Very, very beautiful. And the view, again, how can you get better than drinking a cup of coffee in the morning, eating breakfast with a view of the lake, especially in the spring and summer when it gets way nicer in Northeast Ohio. But this one, completely laid out. I wouldn't change anything to it. It's got the neutral colors. It's got a modern look to it. A bunch of updates are done to it. Beautiful on the inside. The exterior is my only drawback on this house in its entirety. And as you see, there's plenty to go through and just enjoy at this home. So now we're going to head over to Gates Mills, another one of the most expensive places to live in Northeast Ohio. This one coming in at $4.9 million. So under $5 million, you get a lot of house for this one. You got 6 beds, 8 full baths, 8 total baths, 6 full, 2 half. You're getting 11,995 square feet above, 3,000 below right now, totaling just under 15,000 square feet. That is a lot of house for under $5 million. And you're getting 5.2 1.29 acres, so a lot of land to go with it. Now, I know other areas throughout the country, under 5 million, you're not touching a house this size. So that just goes to show you how cost effective, like how much bang you get for your buck in Northeast Ohio. There's some of your dimensions for you. Key features of this one is they have a gorgeous backyard, as a lot of them do. In-ground pool with waterfall, and you know, it's a common theme for these bigger homes. This layout, this openness, I love it. The brown actually works okay. I still wouldn't choose it if I were to build this home, but it works a little better because it's broken up. It's not like one solid kind of color. Look at this backyard. Fountain 1, fountain 2, pool. Looks like a hot tub over in this area. This is just amazing in itself. The garden that they have, it works. It's perfect. It's a lot to take care of. I'm sure if you're purchasing this house, that is something you're not taking care of. I like the entryway, but again, cosmetic stuff. Break up the colors. I love the countertops, but it's too much brown and tan. And even if it wasn't brown, you gotta, like, it's gotta be broken up. It clashes too much would be the way to phrase that. Other than that, though, you know, laid out beautifully, a lot of nice touches. I like that, except if you're sitting in the center and you gotta go to the bathroom. That's the problem with the booths. But again, open family room, vaulted ceilings, gorgeous all around. It just needs cosmetics to me. Paint it, change stuff up, get a little bit more brighter colors to really showcase everything with it. Now this room up here, here's another key feature that I forgot about with this one. I would turn this into a music studio personally, but you can make it whatever you want. And the great part is that is an elevator right there as you see the call button. So the house comes with an elevator, and that's superb for furniture. But spiral staircase, all the fun stuff. Just, again, another amazing house. Now we are going to head over to Avon Lake. This one is, I love the outside of this one, and the key feature on this one, wait until you see what you get, but it's $4.95 million, again, under $5 million. Now the living area on this one, I just want to point out, I cannot show you. Again, I don't want to go into the tax record for the seller's personal information, but you get 6 beds, 7 baths. That pop-up needs to stop. Sorry about that. You get 7 total baths, 5 full, 2 half, sitting on 1.2 acre lot. And there's your dimensions that they have listed out. Now, again, Lake Erie. You get waterfront in your backyard. And this one is the perfect entertaining area, in my opinion. I love this style look. I like the L shape with the garage, the colors, all the fun stuff. There's your backyard, absolutely gorgeous. And as we take you through, nice, open, clean, modern. And the kitchen, there's the kitchen done up beautifully. Very, very modern. I love the curved breakfast bar and the whole layout of this house. Like, you don't have to touch anything. Great sitting area. There's your view of your backyard and the lake, your master. I love how they did the ceiling. And this is one of my more favorite ones on the list. Large island to fold the clothes in the middle of the closet. Just, it's beautiful. There's so much good stuff. There's a key highlight right there, is this back area. And look at that. That is superb in itself. And we're going to move on to the next one because you can't beat that picture right there. So this next one is going to be an overland. This is going to be more for the people who want that farm style living. So this one's priced at $5.25 million. And with this, you're getting 8 total beds. You're getting 8 total baths, 6 full, 2 half, 9,800 square feet, but there is a basement. So you're going to end up having over 10,000 square feet for this house. 13 acres that it's sitting on, tons of acreage. The key points that we'll get to, there's your dimensions if you want to check those out. But the key points is you are getting a barn and stable outside. There's tons of stuff. And on top of that, you have a 7-car attached garage, which is fantastic. Plenty of space is what that's telling you. Now, I like the outside look of the color scheme. I am not a fan of log cabin homes, though. Not my style, not my vibe. Too much clashing. And as you're about to see, there is the layout. You got your horse barn over here and all that fun stuff. And you can see the fencing to do all your riding and whatever else that you want. There's your garage. There's your house. This is all your property sitting over here. So you get a lot of bang for your buck. But here's what I'm talking about. Not my vibe. I do not like the same stuff from floor to ceiling. Not a fan of it. But let me know if you're one of the unique buyers, because that's exactly what this takes, is a unique buyer to have the old log cabin style rustic vibe throughout the whole house. I'm okay with it in parts of the house, but not the whole thing in itself. And there's the kitchen. Obviously, it could be more extravagant, but you're also paying a lot for the land, the horse stable, and there is quality into this home of what you are getting for the price point. But it's going to be a unique buyer for this, because not everybody is going to be okay with having floor to ceiling, rustic log cabin kind of look. That shower, gorgeous, absolutely love it. Now, there's the outside area, nice large in-ground pool, slide, all the fun stuff. And there is a nice drone shot for you. Now, as we get into the next one, we're going to head over to Gates Mills. This one priced at $5.3 million. And you are getting 6 total beds, baths, 7 full, 7 total, 6 full, 1 half. This one you're getting a lot of house for. Again, 8607 up and 5066 down for your square footage, giving you a total of 13,673 square feet. That is insane. It's such a large house. And you get 11.62 acres. Now, there are your dimensions with this one. It doesn't have all the rooms, but there's all your rooms that it's coming with. And the key highlights for this one, again, it's going to be the backyard area. You are getting, balcony, barbecue, fire pit, garden, outdoor grill, outdoor kitchen, private entrance. You have your own irrigation system, dead end street, which is awesome. A waterfall, awesome. 7-car garage, all sorts of good stuff. And you also have a cabana and guest house, and your outdoor pool. So let's see what you get in Gates Mills. Personally, I am not maybe this is better in person. A little too much coverage for the front. It's kind of taken away from the elevation of the house, in my opinion. But it's done up nice. I do like the design of it. There's your overhead, absolutely stunning. It looks like they have a design of some swordfish or something in there, but that's all a tiled design for the pool. And the layout, again, it's stunning. It's open enough to where it's not too much, but it's also secluded, which is nice. But this one, there are going to be, in my opinion, brighten things up a little bit. Change this tan kind of color, just because I'm not a fan of the tan and the brown style itself. I would get a different neutral color to go with it and try to really make it pop. Kitchen, absolutely love this kitchen. I love the cabinets, the countertops. They did a lot of great things with this scheme of kitchen, this design. Little outdoor grilling area. And then, of course, you got your master bath and a little sauna. That's a big perk. I would love to have a sauna in my house. And as we go through and you just see some of the stuff, theater room, here's your backyard waterfall, this in itself, it's beautiful. Now this big key highlight, this outdoor kitchen is fantastic. Those look like heaters to me. It looks like there's a gas line that's right there. So you can be out here grilling in the winter in Northeast Ohio and not freezing your ass off. But yeah, that was like some swordfish that are in there, or maybe it's a marlin. Possibly a stingray right there too. I don't know. That's kind of cool though. But this backyard is just that is awesome. It looks straight out of a movie from like a California house. With the rail design and all the stone, wine cellar, all good stuff. Now we're gonna head over to Pepper Pike, and this one is gonna be priced at $5.9 million. So what do you get for it? Again, you're still getting a lot of house. 8 beds, 12 total baths. That is a lot. That is way too much for me personally. But I mean, if I had $6 million to spend on a house, I'm paying somebody to clean the house. I am not about to clean 12 bathrooms. You get 7,627 square foot above, with 4,441 below, and then 12,068 square feet total, just under 5 acres. Now, with this, there's your dimensions for all your rooms, the amount of rooms, what it has, of what they have listed. So this one does feature a in-ground pool that is indoor. That's the key right there, is that it is indoor, which is awesome. 4-car garage. So right off the bat, entryway, too much greenage. Way too much coverage. I'm not a fan of spiders. I'd be worried about spiders getting in my house all the time, or making webs, or whatever. But just too much coverage. I like to see the elevation in the front of the house. I love the seclusion of it being tucked away. But there is the pool layout. You got a little bit of open area. I would like to see, personally, more area for hosting parties outside, playing, letting the kids run around if you have kids, things of that sort. Just let them enjoy nature. Wallpaper, gotta go. Get rid of it. This one is dated a little bit, but again, the size of the house, being in Gates Mills, that's going to be the price point. Kitchen, nothing extravagant here. You can see right there, that doesn't even look like granite, because you can see the 2 outlines that might be like a laminate. This is definitely granite, but it's nothing spectacular or stand out. I personally would bust these walls down, open it up, and like renovate the whole kitchen is what I would end up doing with that. At this price point, the heart of the home really needs to shine and like blow your mind, basically. Master bath, nice large large walk-in shower that was in there. And, all the rooms are going to be huge. Here's the pool room. This is what's crazy. You got a huge seating area right here. You got a pool table off to the side. And then you got this massive indoor pool, which is superb for Northeast Ohio, because winter comes, September rolls around, pools are getting shut down, and you're not using it for 6 months, 7 months. This makes more sense in Northeast Ohio to have an indoor pool so you can use it year round. Nice little sauna area, perfect. And I didn't even highlight this. Didn't even know this was here. This is like a gymnasium. You get your own tennis court. Super cool. So these last 2, here we go. Chagrin Falls for the first one. And this is the second most expensive listing at $6.5 million. So what you're getting with this is 5 total beds. And then baths, you're getting 8 total, 6 full, 2 half. A lot of home on this one. 10,604 square feet above, 3052 below, giving you 13,656 square feet, 1.91 acres. Now the dimensions, there's all your dimensions here for the home, throughout the home for the rooms. Stand out on here is your riverfront that you're about to see with the waterfall. Absolutely breathtaking. It's stunning. If you love nature, this is perfect. I love the exterior of this home, the elevation of this home. Curb appeal, even though you can't see it from the curb, is amazing. I definitely would choose a different style brick or stone for right here, but their garden setup, perfect. I love it. Very secluded, plenty of nature around you. Enjoy that. Nice large front porch. Fantastic. And this one, you can do your little touches here and there to it, but a lot of it is, essentially like move-in ready. I feel you don't really have to do anything except maybe do some painting, which is common for a lot of homes. Love the ceiling in the great room. That is absolutely gorgeous. But, a nice little butler pantry area. This kitchen, I love this kitchen. Coffered ceilings are my favorite by far for the ceilings. You got 2 islands sitting in here. Nice breakfast area right here. Plenty of room, of course, with a house this size. This is the kind of kitchen that I want to see in these price points, is something that is shining, like extravagant, just gorgeous. This kitchen, I love it. Seating area, beautiful. Wallpaper, get rid of it. This rustic look, I'm okay with this because it's not the whole house. It's just a portion of the house. So I am okay with a rustic look as long as it's not the whole house. I like how they integrated the brick, but I wouldn't have done that personally because I don't like that brick look. The master bath could use some updating, give it a little bit more wow factor to go with that. And, the nook area right here, these are in all the bedrooms. This little like upstairs kind of hideout for the kids. Every single bedroom has that, which is awesome. You can see the ladder right here going up to that. But a lot of great features. Again, not a whole lot that you have to do. Wine cellar, large open area. Back patio, 3-season room probably is fantastic. Balcony, great. Now here comes the key highlight. Look at that in your backyard. Beautiful. I would be in this river every single day, practically fishing life away and seeing what I could pull out of there, whether it's trout, whatever is back in there. But that is absolutely gorgeous. I would love to have that in my backyard. Now for the most expensive listing in Ohio ever. We're going back to Hunting Valley. And I'm not surprised that we're going back to Hunting Valley. Price point, $17.995 million. What do you get for under $18 million? I'm willing to bet this house in California, in New York, tons of other areas, you're not getting this house for $18 million. Total beds, 6. Perfect number. Total baths, 13. Way too many for me, but if you're spending $18 million on a house, you definitely have a cleaner. Square footage, 20,686. You are over 20,000 square feet. A house this size on 61.26 acres. What would be the cost? Like, if you're watching this in California, I'd love to know your take on what this price point would be for a house that is this size, because I think it would be at least double, if not close to triple for a house. You get a lot of bang for your buck. And they're not going to list off all the rooms and dimensions. There is 18 different rooms. It's a lot. The key points in this is everything. So let's go through it. This house is just immaculate. And right off the bat, look at how gorgeous that is. It is a big house, a lot to offer. This is the type of stone that I absolutely love. Garage door with that curved top, beautiful. I love this little walkway right here. I mean, this in itself is like a resort at 20,000 square feet. I mean, look at that. It's hard to believe that this is like 40 minutes away from where I live, because we don't see homes like this very often in Ohio. We have these luxury homes, but something like this is just, it's like it was picked up from California and brought over. And there is not a whole lot I would change with this house personally. I would brighten up the kitchen a little bit more and get rid of the tans and the browns a little bit, but the kitchen layout, you got 2 islands. I mean, It's perfect. Have a nice little seating area with the kids. I love how the dishes have their own rack over here. And of course, you're getting all top end appliances with this butler pantry area, large and in charge. Nice, gorgeous office. I would love to have that. Like, I would just love to have this house, but I do not have the money to pay for an $18 million house. And this thing is, it's just, it's a key feature for the whole house itself. I love the bathroom, the bath, like this little stairwell that goes up into this little nook area. Great concept, love it. Like, look at that, it's just gorgeous. There's nothing bad to say. This wine cellar is huge. It is more than just a cellar. It is literally a wine room that is sitting in the basement. And this whole place is just decked out. I love that view into open field. And this is almost like a hall. This is your backyard, your back patio. How crazy is that? And that right there is going to be an industrial size fan. Just to let you know, I've installed those. Gorgeous at night, nice and lit up. It's just, there's that walkway. Just absolutely beautiful. And there is how secluded you are. But let me know in the comments down below, which was your favorite house? And did you even know that Ohio had this? And if you enjoyed the video, smash the like button. It's greatly appreciated. If you need help buying, selling, relocating, interested in one of these homes, I have people just like you contacting me every single week. You can contact me as well right here. I'd love to help you out, just like I have many others. And I just want to be a resource for you as well if you have any questions. If you haven't already, click subscribe, turn notifications on so you can stay up to date on my future videos I have coming your way.